Hi guys, welcome to the Daily News Roundup, where we look at the news that's been doing the rounds for the past 24 hours and any news that's took my eyes. Just a little quick short one for your Friday today. Not much news again doing the rounds, but there's a few things I've picked out. A very free game heavy episode this one will be. Whether that's free games permanently or free games for a limited amount of time, but it's a very free games heavy episode, so let's just jump straight into it. First one comes from Gaming Bible, and it talks about Steam drops 4 free games just in time for the weekend. So it's just basically an article talking about the free games that Steam has dropped over the weekend that you can enjoy. The first one being Gran Via Zero Front, which looks to be a mech shooter that looks a little bit like Armored Core, but obviously not made by a AAA studio. So that's the first one. And the second one is Grimoire, a game that has been very vague description to it. So when you check it, when you check it out on its Steam page, Gaming Bible have said that it looks like a first-person shooter with magic spells instead of guns, and it kind of gives me the same vibe as Ultra Kill or Doom. So that's Gaming Bible's take on that game. Next up is Synchro, which is a first-person rhythm game, genre that has become very popular in recent years. Blasting to the beat, you'll fend off waves of enemies, though this one doesn't look as polished as some of the other titles. And last but not least, we have Shoot X, which Gaming Bible have claimed is the weakest looking game of the 4. The description for this one simply reads: enter the world of Shoot X, experience exciting missions as a soldier fighting evil, make of that what you will. And as Gaming Bible says at the bottom, all four of the above titles are free on Steam right now, so whether you're bored like indie games or you're just looking to kill time while a AAA game installs, these are worth checking out, and they are of course more where they came from. So at the end of the day, you should know me by now, free games are free game. If it's made by a big studio, it's made by a small studio, it's free. Give it a try. It's free. It's not costing you. All it's costing you is time. But you may find a gem. There's a lot of free games out there that are free, and they're hidden gems, and people only realise about it after a couple of years. So I'd recommend it. If you've got Steam, just go download them and let us know what you think. Share the news around. Tell other people what you think, whether they're good, whether they're not. Give them a test. Give them a play. We're moving on to this one by Eurogamer. This is more free games. As I said to you today, it's going to be a very free game heavy episode, and this news comes regarding the Epic Games Store, and they're giving away free is the tongue twister 3 free games across PC, Android and iOS this week. And the full list at the moment is Sifu on PC, Deliver at All Costs on PC, and Gigapocalypse on PC/mobile. Obviously, out the 3 of them, I have always looked at Sifu, but I've never played it. I'm probably not even pronouncing it right. If I'm not, I do apologise to people if I'm pronouncing it wrong, but that's just what I'm calling it. I have looked at it several times, I just haven't played it. Might be one that I add to the list in time. Obviously, if you've looked on the channel, I have played Deliver at All Costs. I'm absolutely loving that game at the moment. He's just absolutely batshit crazy, and I love it. It's brilliant. One of those games that it doesn't necessarily need to be taken too seriously, and it's not even trying to be a game that's too serious. It's just a little bit of fun. So yeah, definitely go and check those out. Like I said with the past one, free games, go and get them. Go and play them. If you don't like them, delete them. That's the same, and that applies for all consoles: PC, PlayStation, Nintendo, and Xbox. Play them. If you don't like them, delete them. Sticking with Xbox, we go back to Gaming Bible, another article from them. Thanks to them for writing this. Xbox drops 8 free games, but for a limited time only. Obviously, Xbox run a scheme where they have free play days, so you can play a game for so many days, test it out, see if you enjoy it. If you can complete it in those couple of days, perfect. But it's the same with this. Obviously, you don't get to keep these. With the other 2 articles, you at least get to keep the games. With these, you don't. You get to play them. But as it says there, you get hit with a store discount. So if you enjoy the game, you can keep it afterwards and carry on playing it. I don't know if there's a list of the games that it says. Did this article list them? So basically, yeah. So the latest free play days is all about Warhammer, with 8 games available to play. Obviously, there's the list of the 8 games that you can play. So it's a Warhammer heavy one. So if you're a fan of Warhammer, it's kind of pushing to them this time. But yeah, hit them up, give them a try. If they're games that you've never really played, never really been interested in, or yeah, give them a go while they're free. take advantage of them while they're free. Install them, give them a play. You might enjoy them, you might not. I have played a few of the Warhammer games in the past, enjoyed them, so I'll be checking those out myself. I don't know whether I'll be recording them for the channel, but I will be checking them out. As it says underneath, these games will be available to any members of the Game Pass Ultimate, Standard and Core, and are now available until Sunday the 25th of May. That is something I always recommend, though, is just always look for those free play day games. There is some gems that are in there at times, so go and give them a play. You do get a discount if you want to keep them afterwards, but if you can game through it all weekend and complete them, even better. So going away from kind of free games at the moment, I saw this article from Engadget.com talking about the Summer Game Fest this year. And so if I just scroll down here, and the article just basically goes on to say that Summer Game Fest Live, as things currently stand, Summer Games Fest is slated to run from June the 6th until June the 8th, with E3 officially dead. Summer Game Fest is now the de facto replacement and the biggest event for announcements and updates this side of Gamescom in August. So if you're interested, that's when the Summer Game Fest is going to be. But this article as well talks about what the schedule looked like last year, so maybe what to expect from this year. So obviously last year that was the schedule, with Xbox finishing it off there. The article goes into telling you how you can watch it, so you can watch on YouTube or Switch, and just basically talks about what to expect. So as with all these videos I do, these news videos, every article that I always mention and include in the video, I will always put in the links below. So if you want to go and read this if you want to go and read this link, you want to go and read this article to find out more about the Summer Game Fest, check down in the description, click the link, go and read about it. Obviously, as the article says, E3 now is officially dead. Is it going to come back at some point? Probably not. So this is the next best thing we have now, which is arguably the biggest games reveal thing, obviously, like it says, up until Gamescom. And last but not least, like I said, this is going to be a short one today. Only 5 articles we're looking at today. As you always know with all my news videos, I like to end on one which is a bit more community based or fun, or just a bit of kind of debate or something. So this one comes from Metro UK, and it basically was an article that Game Central received through the inbox that they have, and the question was, are video games too expensive on console and PC? And as the article says, and I will just read this, the Friday Letters page blames Sony for the decline of Bungie, as one reader thinks they've guessed the secret of Super Mario on Switch 2. But if we look at the top letter, so obviously it says top 3, I was considering buying Doom ages, but was shocked to find the game is £70 on PC. I know it's that on console too, but normally PC games are at least £10 cheaper, although I'm not sure why. So we've got a game that is single player only, can be beaten in around 13 hours, and is not only the most expensive a console game can be, but the same on PC too. How many different ways can Bethesda find to put me off buying the game? I wonder if this is an attempt by Microsoft to push people towards paying for Game Pass, but I can assure them that this is not going to work on me. I'll just buy the game on Black Friday when I'm sure it'll be at least half price, just like Doom 2016 was by that same point. And I do think this is a pretty important question. Obviously, we was talking about this on the past couple of days, to be honest. The Borderlands, I can't get my words out today. The Borderlands creator was basically saying about, if you enjoy the game and you want the game, you'll buy it no matter what the price is. And obviously there's that big debate with GTA as well, obviously GTA being an over £100 game, $100 game. There's debate over whether people will buy that as well, and as I said the other day, if people really want the game, they'll still buy it. They'll find a way of buying it, and that was kind of what was being said about the Borderlands one as well. But I do definitely think it's something that maybe needs a lot more attention bringing to. I've definitely seen it, he's talked about online, especially on social media, quite a lot, that are we at a point where games are becoming really, really expensive and people are just going to stop buying them when they come out? Obviously, if people stop buying them when they come out, that's what a lot of companies take their sales on, is that instant sale number, and it is going to be hit. But I do definitely think this is a topic that maybe does need to be brought mainstream, at the fact that games are becoming quite expensive and it doesn't seem to be slowing down anytime soon. Like, I was only on about it the other day to someone about, like, I remember the days when you could used to go into a store obviously before Amazon kind of took over, you could go into a store and a brand new game was no more than 40 quid. Now you're looking at 70, 80 quid for a brand new game. And it's just the way it's going, and it doesn't seem to be slowing down any soon. So I just thought this was a fun article to put at the end of it. I do think it is a good question that people are putting out there. Are they becoming too expensive now? Obviously, the graphics are getting better, games are getting bigger, but is the price getting too expensive as well, and is that inflating too much as well? So I just wanted to put that on the end there. But yeah, that is it for today. Like I said, I didn't find a mass amount of news, but I did find a lot of ones about free games, so I wanted to get them in there. I wanted to get them out there in case you guys hadn't saw any of this news regarding the free games. But as I always say, anything free, really discounted, really reduced, go and grab it. It's worth it, especially free. If there's free games out there, go and have a go at them. If you don't like them, delete them, but go out and play them. But like I said, as always, thanks for listening. Thanks for taking your time out your day to share this moment with me. As always, if you enjoyed, hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. It really helps. It sounds like begging, but it does. And as always, check out my other videos on the channel. Like I said, I've been playing Deliver at All Costs. Check that out. Check some of my other videos out as well. And as always, cheers. See you guys on the next one. Thank you. Bye bye.